So, for the past 5 months, I've been posting videos onto YouTube. The bulk of my content is talking about video games, although I'll sometimes talk about movies or TV shows. Not very often though, since I'm afraid of getting a copyright claim or something. It's a very small channel, but for only 5 months on the grind, I think 347 subscribers is a pretty solid number. And each video on average gets me at least a couple hundred views. Except for this one that has 13K for some reason. So, since I dedicate pretty much all my spare time to this channel, I thought I would talk about the process behind making one of my videos. The video we're making today will be on SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. As you can tell, I'm a hardcore gamer. The first step in making a video is to play the game and get B-roll of it to use in the final cut. I played Super Sponge on an emulator for this video, so the only thing I needed to do was boot up my emulator, open OBS, and start recording. Although there will be times where I need to get B-roll of a game I only have on console, which is when I whip out my capture card. This is fine. With the gameplay footage recorded, we can finally move on to writing the script, which is usually the longest part of the process, and depending on the video, the hardest. Usually because of that darn writer's block. This video was an exception though. I didn't really have too much trouble writing. Most of my thoughts came into my head pretty easily. Going on walks to clear my head and completing the script in little sections before taking a break are a couple of things that help me out if I ever do get it though. With the script now finished, it's time to film and record everything else I need for the video. Any parts that require actual footage of me are recorded on my iPhone, and I also make sure to record with a mic so that I can get the audio in better quality. Let's take a listen, shall we? Hey, Jackson here. I don't have an intro plan, let's just get on to the video. Hey, Jackson here. I don't have an intro plan, let's just get on to the video. I don't know about you, but I think the mic audio is way better. Any parts that are voice only are recorded on OBS with my laptop. I used to do it on my build, but my PC fans ended up being very loud in the recordings, which is why I decided to start using the laptop instead. One thing to note is that my recording is usually comically longer than the actual video itself, because I constantly mess up my lines. For example, this video on Spider-Man, 20 minutes. Bit on the longer side for the channel. The audio recording of me, 48. I am so bad at saying Spider-Man that nearly 20 minutes of this recording is just me messing up. So, after I film and record everything, I upload it all to Google Drive and download it onto my build, and then edit the final cut together in CapCut. The most fun part of the process for me. It's so satisfying to see all these random video and audio clips come together into one video. After that, I look over the final cut one more time to make sure I didn't miss anything and export it onto my hard drive. I also try to edit a part of the video into a YouTube short that will go up around the same time. And now for the final step, the thumbnail. I make my video thumbnails in Google Drawings. Not a very robust program, I'm aware. I'll probably have to switch to something like Photoshop if I ever want to get more ambitious with them. But for now, this gets the job done. I usually create thumbnails while I'm writing the script. Then, after I'm done editing, I come back to it, make changes where I feel they're necessary, and then ask others, aka my brother, what they think of the thumbnail and make changes according to their feedback. And with that, I finally upload the video onto YouTube. I usually try to upload every 1 to 2 weeks, although there are some exceptions. Back when I first started the channel and had a bunch of spare time, a gap in between videos could be anywhere from 1 week to 1 day. And that's the process behind making one of my videos. I've been at the grind for 5 months, and hopefully I will be for many more. You know, the saying doesn't really mean as much when you use anything below years.